Hello, welcome to class today. My name is Chandra Pacheco, and I live in the United States. I'm very happy to be with all of you today. I look forward to getting to know each of you as we continue with our class.
Okay, I'm still here. The network dropped me. Hopefully that won't happen again. I don't know what happened. Okay, I see more students have joined us while I had the lapse. Okay, and so hopefully all of you can hear me. Can you please raise your hand if you can hear me? Just to make sure, since there are quite a few of us here, can everyone please raise your hand if you hear me? And that way we can go ahead and get started. I just need to make sure that everyone can hear me. So I'm waiting to see the majority of the hands raised. Yes, it is full. But we should have a good class to okay, anyway, so please, I see that Manuel, can you please raise your hand for me? I just need to make sure that you can hear me. Can you hear me, Manuel? Or Manuel? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to type you a no. Okay, also, Raphael, can you hear me, Raphael? Okay, good. Okay, I can't pronounce the name correctly. Thierry, can you hear me? Thierry, can you please raise your hand if you hear me? And Timothy, can you hear me? I don't see your hands up. Okay, wow. Okay, it's two Timothys. Okay. Thank you, Timothy 1. Okay, you will now be Timothy 1 because there's Timothy 2. Can you hear me? Was that Manuel? Can you hear me, Manuel? Was that Manuel? Was that you trying to talk? Okay, I just need to, okay, well, the majority of you can hear me, so I'm fine with that. If those of you who can't hear me, if you can't hear me, you can't hear me. Okay, no problem. I'll type you a note in a little bit. Okay, today, well, it's pretty much what the topic is, refusing a request. Refusing a request. Okay, so let's talk about that in English. How do you refuse a request in English? Okay, so we start off as usual with a question. Two questions in this case. What do you think is happening in this picture, and what do you think each person is saying? We have enough time so that all of you can comment on all of the parts if you want to, okay? So if you keep your hands up, I'll call on you in the order that I see your hand. First is Allah. Okay, please help me with your name and go ahead. Okay, very good, Allah. Excellent. I think you're absolutely right, and welcome to class today, okay? Excellent. Very good. Anyone else want to add to Allah's comment? Name from mispronouncing it. Go ahead, please. Thank you. Very good, Sahar. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your comments. Anyone else like the opportunity to tell us what you think is happening here? And we have enough time. Please trust me, we have enough time so that everyone who wants to participate can. Would someone else like to tell us what you think? Okay, very good. We will be okay with the two comments that we've already received in that case. Let's go to the next slide. The question asks, have you ever had to refuse a request from your boss? What did you say? Have you ever had to refuse a request from your boss? What did you say? So I'll give you a few moments to think about that. Okay, Sahar is ready. Go ahead, please, Sahar. Thank you. Okay, very good, Sahar. And I imagine if your dad is the one paying the bills, it's kind of like your boss. Excellent, Sahar. Thank you. Gabriele, go ahead, please. Thank you. Excellent, excellent, excellent English expression, Gabrielle. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Would anyone else like the opportunity to answer the two questions here? It can be your boss, or if you work for yourself, your customer, because that's kind of like your boss. Okay, Olga. Thank you, Olga. Go ahead, please. Thank you, Olga. Excellent comment. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, anyone else? Would anyone else like to answer this question? Once my boss asked me to lie for him, ex-boss rather, he asked me to tell his patients, he was a dentist, tell his patients that he was not in the office. And I told him I couldn't lie for him. Okay, Allah, go ahead please, Allah, go ahead. Thank you. Very good. Excellent. And as we all know, our mothers can be our boss. It's the same thing. Excellent. Very, very good. Beautiful, beautiful English. Thank you so much. Okay, anyone else before we move forward? I want to make sure that all of you have the chance to talk if you would like to. Would anyone else like to add to that? Okay, if not, very good. Thank you, everyone. Okay, now we have a very important question, okay? How can you make a refusal more polite? What could you say? For example, if I were your boss, what would you say to me to make your refusal more polite? Allah, go ahead, please. Thank you. Keep your hands up, everyone. I'll call on you in the order that I see your hand. Allah first, please. Thank you. Okay, very good. Olga, you're next, please. Very good. Excellent, Olga. Sahar, you're next. Go ahead, please. Excellent, Sahar. Thank you. Timothy, 1, you're next. Okay, go ahead, Timothy 1. Thank you. I think that's an excellent way to refuse your boss. Hopefully he won't feel too rejected, though. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Anyone else wants to add something to our conversation? Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's easy to refuse your boss? Why is it not easy? Okay, Gabrielle, you don't have to answer that. You can say whatever you want to say, Gabrielle. I saw your hand. Gabrielle, I think. Go ahead, please.
Sorry, question.
Excellent. Thank you. That was a beautiful, beautiful comment. Thank you so much, sir. Excellent. And I agree with you. When I refused my boss, I told him I was not going to lie for him. At first, he was very upset, but then he told me, you know what? If you won't lie for me, that means you won't lie to me as well. And so I had his respect and trust after that. So it can turn out good if we do it the right way. So it's very important. Excellent job. Would anyone else like to add something to this point? This is a very good topic. And we do have time, class. So please feel free if you want to say anything else. Okay? If not, very good. We'll move forward. Okay? The questions are, did you use any of these phrases to make your refusal more polite? And you did. Who would like to read the phrases that are in the blue box? Can we have an English reader, please? Okay, Sahar, I saw your hand first. Go ahead, please, Sahar. Excellent pronunciation. Thank you. Very good. Can you think of any more phrases? Can you think of anything else, class? Okay, Allah, go ahead, please. Excellent. Those are beautiful, beautiful additions. Thank you, Allah. We really appreciate that. Beautifully done. Okay, in what situations would you need to make polite refusals? In what situations, class? When would you need to use this with your boss? Because normally our boss, they get to tell us what to do. That's their job, to tell us what to do. And so in what situations would you need to make a polite refusal? It could be your boss or your parent or your husband or wife or whatever situation. Okay, Allah first, please. Thank you. Very good. Excellent. Sahar, what do you think? Go ahead, please. Very good. Excellent, Sahar. Beautifully done. Okay, would anyone else like to tell us? What do you think? Okay, Olga. Go ahead, Olga. Thank you. I agree with you, Olga. Very well done. Thank you so much. Excellent. Anyone else? Would anyone else like to add something to those thoughts? Okay, Gabrielle. Go ahead, please. Thank you. Excellent. Very well explained. Excellent job. Thank you. Very good. Okay, would anyone else like to answer that question? In what situations would you need to make a polite refusal? Or are you satisfied with your classmates' answers? Everyone agrees with them? Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, we'll move forward then. Thank you, everyone. Okay, it says, look at the sentences below. How can you say the same thing more politely? Okay, so take a few seconds, look at those sentences, and then you can try to make them polite. Okay, remembering the phrases that you can use are over in the note box. Okay, who would like to go first? Okay, Allah would like to do number 1. Go ahead, please, Allah. Keep your hands up, everyone. Excellent. Very nicely done. Excellent. Very good. Okay, Olga, number 2, please. Thank you. Excellent. Very nicely done. Thank you so much, Olga. Okay, number 3, let me go with Timothy, okay? And if no one else raised their hand, I'll give you number 4, okay? Timothy, please, number 3. Timothy 1. Go ahead. That is a much better way to say that, Timothy. That was really well done. You very well may keep your job if you talk to your boss that way. Very good. Excellent. Okay, Ala'a, thank you for waiting. Can you do number 4, please? Okay, very good. I doubt it can't be done. Excellent, Ala'a. Very, very good. Beautiful job. Okay, you all did such a fantastic job. But what I would like for you to hear the difference. Polite and not polite. So you all changed the statements in a polite way. Who would like to read these expressions just as they are? But you have to sound really, really rude. Okay, so who would like to read them just as they are? Okay, Sahar. Okay, rude. You have to be very rude, okay? Go ahead. Excellent. Very, very, very nicely done. Beautiful rudeness. So we don't want to talk like that. So we want to do what your classmates suggested, to change those same things to sound polite. But you were very rude, Sahar. You did a great job. Okay, very good. So these, I'm going to give you a second to look at the way the slide changes. So look at that for a second, okay? Very good. Oh, sorry, class. I kind of lost you for a second. I apologize about that, okay? So I'm sure you had more than a second to read that. So sorry about my network issue there, okay? Very good. So let's go to our final task, okay? So who would like to read the instructions? You only have to read the instructions. Would anyone like to practice their English reading? Okay, Timothy 1, go ahead, please. Thank you. Excellent reading, Timothy. That was very clear English. Thank you so much for doing that for us. Okay, excellent. We also have examples, okay, here, so you can see the examples. I'm sorry, I clicked it too many times. Okay, so we need a first student A and first student B. There's time so that more than one set can do this, okay? Allah can be student A first, and who would like to be student B with Allah? Okay, Sahar. Excellent pair. Okay, so you will start us off. When you're ready, go ahead and start. You can keep your hands up and you can be a part of the next group, okay? Ala'a and Sahar first. Very well done. Excellent job. Beautiful. Excellent. Very good. That was an excellent start. We have enough time. Please know that everyone can participate, okay? Okay, so that was excellent. Thank you, Ala'a and Sahar. Okay, that was beautiful. And so for our second set, I see Gabrielle. Please, you can be student A and Olga student B. And don't worry, Timothy, we will find a student B for you. So keep your hand up, okay? So Gabrielle and Olga, when you're ready, go ahead and get started. Wow, that was really good too. That was excellent. I felt like I was at work. Very good. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Gabrielle and Olga. That was beautiful as well. Okay, so Timothy, you can be student A, okay? Who would like to be student B with Timothy? Timothy is a great student A. So who would like to be student B? You get to be the boss of Timothy. Who would like to be student B, and B stands for boss? I know someone wants to be the boss. Would anyone like to be the boss of Timothy? We need a student B to be the boss. Also okay, Gabrielle is willing to be your boss, Timothy. Okay, very good. Okay, so when you're ready, Timothy, go right ahead. Thank you both. Very good job. Excellent, excellent. Very nicely done. That's for everyone. All of you did fantastic. Timothy, that was great. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Gabrielle, for being willing to get that extra practice in, okay? We appreciate all of you. That was excellent. I don't know. I hope that the rest of you who were listening with me will agree that those were some of the best dialogues that I've heard in a while. So, because they were extremely realistic. So thank you, students. That was awesome. Very good. But I'm sorry. Did anyone else want to try before we move forward? Or are you satisfied with those? Okay, very good. Let's move forward then. Now we're on our final slide. We were to cover 2 points today. We had 2 principal objectives with our lesson today. Can someone read what they were or what they are to make sure that we covered those 2 points? Can someone read the 2 points we were to cover today? Today we need a final English reader. Okay, Sahar, thank you. Go ahead. Thank you. Excellent pronunciation. Very nice. Okay, so I believe we were able to do that today. We talked about terms to use to make the request sound more polite, and we also practiced refusing a request of working the weekend from our boss. We practiced that in our last conversation. So we put those phrases to use. I believe we covered it all, but it doesn't matter what I believe. What do you believe? Do you have any questions or doubts about anything that we cover in our class? And that's okay if you do. We have a few minutes to answer any of your questions or to talk about your doubts. Does anyone have any questions or doubts? We would like to dedicate the last few minutes to that. Any questions, class? Is everyone feeling confident about making a refusal? Okay, Allah, go ahead, please. Go ahead. Thank you. Okay, it's a positive thing, but that's a term. Very good question. Thank you. That's a term that's you'll hardly hear in English. Let me type it out. I don't doubt. Let me see. I don't doubt that I can do whatever it is. A more maybe fluent sentence would be, I am certain that I can do, or I am sure that I can do. The reason why is that it's sort of a double negative. Not completely wrong, Allah, but it's a double negative. Don't and doubt. They're both words that have negative connotations. And so you might not want to use the word don't, because that's what your boss or your parent, they'll hear the word don't. It'll sound like you're refusing when you're actually, in this case, saying that you can follow through on a request. Okay? Is that clear, sir? Does that answer your question? You're welcome. Thank you for the question. That was a very good question. Thank you so much. Okay, does anyone else have any questions or doubts? We have time, so please feel free. That's what you're paying me for. Does you have any questions or doubts about anything, about the class or anything else? Please feel free to ask them. Okay, well, it appears that all of you know how to refuse to make a request. Okay, Allah, go ahead, please. Thank you. Wow, that is a really nice compliment. Thank you so much. My personal schedule for conversation classes is Monday from 10 to 3, Fridays 10 to 3. My other time is usually dedicated to private lessons. If any of you are signed up for the private lessons, I can give you my email address, and you can look me up that way if you'd like, okay? But if not, usually you can find me between Mondays and Fridays with conversation class, or group lessons, also known as conversation classes on Mondays and Fridays. Sometimes on Wednesday afternoon as well, sometimes, but it just depends. But that was really nice. Thank you. That was a great compliment, and I appreciate that. Okay, and you all are a great class, okay? And I want even those who were only able to listen to understand that I appreciate having you too as well, because there is benefit in listening as well, okay? And so let me just let you know that I'm opening the slides up for you, so after class, when I have to leave, you all can stick around. You can look through the slides, you can take notes, and you can practice speaking English to one another if you like. You have 2 questions here that you can use as a guideline. What kind of request could you never refuse, and why? And what can you do if someone refuses your own request? And so those are 2 good questions that you can answer among yourselves. If you have time, when the teacher leaves the class, okay? And I thank you all for your attention and for sticking around. It makes me feel really nice to have all of you here. And it was a large class, the most students I've ever seen. But I hope that you all felt like you could have participated if you wanted to, and that you enjoyed listening even if you were only here to listen today. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and until we hear each other again, goodbye.